Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sarel van Grenen, aka Mr. VG, and I am excited for this video because in this video we are going to look at the more difficult type of geometry sums. You know, geometry sums where to solve it, we need to solve equations. And this is something that I know in the past my grade 8s, they don't like it at all. So when we talk about geometry sums with equations, it looks something like this. I'm going to ask you, take a minute or two, try and solve this one yourself, and then you can unpause, play the video, and look at how do we solve it. So what we always love to do, and this is what I love to do, is I always start with what was given to me. It was given that side AB is the same as side AC, which means I've got an isosceles triangle. So in other words, the angles opposite them are also going to be equal. That means that angle B and angle C is going to be the same. That's going to be our first thing that we need to write down for the examiner. So angle B and angle C are both x, and we can say it's angles opposite equal sides. Now, once we've done that, we go to our axiom. Remember, our axiom says that x plus 30 degrees, so the angles must add up to what? The angles must add up to 180 degrees. This is very crucial, but you're not allowed to make a statement without a reason. So what is our reason? Interior angles of a triangle. Now take off your geometry hat, put on your algebra hat, your equations hat, and let's solve x. So in other words, get x alone. So step by step, I'm going to say, well, 2x must be transpose that 30, take it to the other side, 180 degrees minus 30. So 2x is equal to 150 degrees. I'm not done because remember the question is solve x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So x must be 75 degrees. There, I've solved for x. You go and try this one. Solve for x and y, but now there isn't a single one that is just a value. All of them have got x's and y's in it. Good luck. Hit the pause button. Try it yourself. So when we look at this, there are two things that we can look at. Number one, or let's say before we look at anything, we haven't been given equal sides, so isosceles triangles is out of the window. We don't have equilateral triangles because there's not all three sides being equal. So I only have the axiom and exterior angles of the triangle. So let's start with the axiom. The axiom says that those three angles must add up to 180 degrees. While the exterior angle says that x plus 75 must be equal to x plus 5 plus 2x. So let's start with the axiom. The axiom says x plus 5 plus 2x plus 3y must add up to 180 degrees. We're sitting with a bit of a problem there. Our equation have got both x's and y's in it. I don't like that. Why don't I like it? Because I can't solve x and y at the same time. So in other words, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go somewhere else. Let's look at what does the exterior angles of a triangle say. X plus 75 must be equal to 2x plus x plus 5. Wait, that equation only has one variable in it. I can solve it. Yes! But what is my reason? Exterior angle of a triangle. So now, go and solve that equation. So I'm going to try and get all my x's on one side and all my numbers on the other side. So 75 minus 5 degrees is equal to 2x plus x minus the x. I'm taking all the x's to the right-hand side. So 2x must be 70 degrees, and I'm going to divide by 2. So x must be 35 degrees. Now, please, ladies and gents, don't forget to write on your sketch exactly the values of the angles. So the 2x, 2 times 35, is 70 degrees. The x plus 5, that's 35 plus 5, so that is 40. And the exterior angle is 110 degrees because it's 35 plus 75. Now you kind of look at it as if it is almost a new sum. But I can now go back to the axiom, and the axiom says that 70 degrees plus 40 plus 3y must be 180 degrees. Interior angles of a triangle. Now again, I've got my statement, I've got my reason. Take off my geometry hat, put on my algebra hat, and let's solve for y. So 3y must be 70 degrees. So dividing by 3, y must be 70 degrees over 3, or 23.33333, to infinity and beyond. If you want to solve the 3y differently, you could use angles on a straight line. Very easy. And you would get the same answer. So the sum, ladies and gents, is always 2 steps. Number 1, write out your statement that has only one variable in it. Don't forget the reason. Then step 2, solve the equation. I know this stuff is sometimes difficult. I'm not saying it's easy, but with enough practice, you will get it right. Have a beautiful and wonderful rest of your day. Please look out for the next video in triangle geometry where we're moving over to Pythagoras. So have a beautiful rest of your day. This is Mr. VG signing out. Keep well. Cheers.